This is the guy that nollied El Toro, right? I'm pretty sure. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ninja Review. Today we have Ryan Decenzo. In last week's video, one of your comments recommended we review this exact part. So let's rewind and play. This is a little different from the average Ninja Review because I'm not necessarily here to critique. I'm more here to commentate. We're starting off with a giant background. I love when they film the videos like this because it reminds me of the Zero videos. A big rail filmed fisheye is always fun to me. Kickflip nose slide down the hubba through the kink. We're already off to such a great start. This guy has, I don't know, really the ability to do anything. He has the big stairs, right? The switch skills, the speed, the rails, the hammers, the flip-ins, and maybe we'll get lucky and get a flip out. This video is a year old. By the way, a link to this video will be in the description below. So I may have seen it, I may have not. I have such a bad memory that it's really hard for me to keep up. Big nose grind here, off the curb. Filming so far, everything's great. The zooming, the tricks, classic frontside flip. Maybe you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. This is the guy that nollied El Toro, right? I'm pretty sure. I mean, you gotta remember, I've seen so many skaters over the years that it's really hard for me to remember because, as I always tell you guys, I'm stupid. We get some transitional skills right here. We get the ditches. We get the rails. We get the flip outs. As we were hoping for, heel flip crook here. What's coming next? I appreciate the cinematics here as well. Everything's filmed crisp, and you get a lot of these skate videos, at least 2 this year, where I think they're using these nice extra super cameras on a gimbal, but they're not as mobile as someone just filming with their hands. So you get the skateboarder going out of frame quite often. I don't think I'm looking forward to when skateboarding starts to really just be about filming with drones for every video and they just overdo it. You know, I kind of look at it like, you want to be a skateboarder or you want to be fucking Steven Spielberg. I'd prefer the skateboarding. Now, when you get a little bit of both, that's cool, but there certainly is some balance. Giant switch big heel over the rail. You see a lot of people do that trick downstairs. They don't get any height. Impossible down and nollie nose grind. I'm a big fan also of, if you're going to skate the same spot, like on the same day, I want to see those tricks back to back. It's more impressive to me. But I think more often than not, we see people use one clip for one video, one clip for another sponsor, one clip for something else, even though they did 3 tricks on the same obstacle on the same day. And maybe that's just better for business, but I like to see the highlights of the session. Switch frontside flip down, another steep bank right there. Personally, I've never jumped over a rail into a steep bank. I'm sure younger me would say that it's easy, but now that I'm old and fat, it's probably impossible. Really nice tray flip over that rail. I think Nija switch front blunted that. It was something like that. I saw something gnarly down that same spot. You know what I've noticed? We haven't been getting as many lines as I think I would have expected. Really nice stomp on the fakie flip. Coming up a switch. Switch front lip. Down a rail that doesn't look that friendly. Also, you got to appreciate that he rolled all the way away instead of just rolling into the grass for 3 feet and then jumping off. Holy shit, look at that. Spot doesn't look very nice to skate either. Gapping all the way out for the back grind. These spots are all really gnarly. We say this all the time and sometimes you take it for granted. Every trick's a banger. There's no filler tricks. I come from the generation of, you do 5 hard tricks and then 2.5 minutes of just bullshit. And you're not getting that here at all. And halfway through the video, when you say to yourself, oh, I've got no filler footage at all, it makes your mind start to wonder like, oh, what's next? I haven't put my mouse on the timeline yet, so I don't even know if we're getting close to the end. But if that's not a banger, I don't know what is. Is there something else? Like, you know what I mean? It just keeps going. I love the stunt skating, right? I like watching skating like if I'm watching motocross and X Games. Like, every trick is death-defying. You know, one mistake, you're not just gonna, I don't know, fall a little bit. You're gonna take a big, hearty slam. And I always say there's only so many slams you can take in a career. And when you're pushing the envelope this hard for this long in a video part, and you're doing this, what, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in a year, it's even more impressive. What I don't like is I think I've watched the last 3 tricks 3 separate times. Are they gnarly enough? Yeah, sure. But guess what? God gave me a mouse, so if I want to watch the same trick 3 times, I can. You don't have to force me to. Anyways, great ending. Listen, no one had to hug and make out in that video. It was nothing but bangers, and it leaves the viewer with nothing negative to say. In my opinion, the best trick of the video was the tray flip 5-0, not just because it's a flippy, spinny, cool trick, but because over the years I've seen so many people do the tray flip grind, and then they sort of accidentally front feeble a little bit, and everyone just lets it go and says, well, he still rolled away, so it still counts. To see somebody do it with a 5-0, and we'll play it again, and land so smooth, and lock in so perfectly, and roll away so good, and god damn it, did I just watch this in 720p when I could have watched it in 1080? No, it's just overall impressive, and again, it leaves the viewer stunned. There's nothing to hate on. I think I did see this video in the past because I certainly remember this trick. Again, my favorite trick. I would love to hear what was your favorite trick of this video. Let me know in a comment. Also, which pro part would you like me to review next week? So far, I can always count on you guys to send me something great, but I'm just waiting for one day I'll just fall for it, and you'll send me some trash from a big name, and I'll accidentally click it, and then, oh yeah, all hell will break loose. Anyways, it's been a cold, windy, terrible, overcast day here in Las Vegas, which is why I haven't been able to skate for 3 weeks. So hopefully we can get on a skateboard in March and I can get back to learning a trick every single week. But right now the wind is going 70 miles per hour. My roof is getting destroyed. It's just all around bad luck for trying to skateboard. I will give you a sneak peek for what's to come tomorrow. Whatever the fuck that is, followed by, that. So yeah, no skating, but we will still do a non-professional version of Ninja Review tomorrow. So tune in for that and make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Kuna Matata. In the arms